Hi, Empress Vibrant here. I hope everybody is blessed and has slept well and rose even better, feeling great, rested. So welcome to your daily reading. It is the 18th of the 11th. 18th of the 11th. I think that's my cousin's birthday today. Yeah, to the 18th of the 11th, 2020. Um, yeah. Um, So yeah, remember this is a very general reading. So for your personal readings, all the information is in the description box below, the link in my bio, and also on my Facebook page under services. Check me out for a more personal reading. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if anything resonates. And also follow me on Instagram at Empress Vibrant, where you can see these daily readings live. Okay, to be in on the shenanigans and basically be up on what's going on in the comments, I'd say head over to my Insta. All right. Okay. So the energy today is community. I feel like we've had this before, but I don't know if it was in the same order. So we've got community today. So when community comes up, if you can see how gorgeous this card is, can you see the butterflies, Camila? So this is all about the community. This is about sharing. This is about coming together, about sharing gifts, talents, knowledge. Um, yeah, giving back to the community, participating. Um, I know in the physical, there's not much we can do in the way of community-based things because we are meant to be inside. However, there is online communities that's going in. There are those who are planning events and such. That is very exciting. So this community-based energy is like some coming together. I feel like some people are going to be doing some. People are going to be linking up. I think some people are linking up in person. Mm. Ew. Yeah, I'm saying whoever's linking up there, holla at me. Let's kind of like, change up. I ain't got to stretch and be in no bigger groups, but I feel like there's a coming together going on again. Community. I mean, it's even like yesterday when we're coming together and supporting our sisters through their ideas. Hey, Nads, which you just came in on the first card. The first card is all about community. Um, and look at the butterflies as well, Nads. I was thinking about our meeting last night. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, it's Camila. Because we had a meeting last night and it was very, very beautiful. We spoke about plans for an event for one of our beautiful sisters. So this is community. We are showing community. Every time that we sit down with our family, friends, and our loved ones and we chew out issues of the future, what we want to do, encourage one another. Hey, darling, we're talking about encouraging one another. We're talking about providing skills, that interdependence. Hey, Rens, we're talking about that interdependence, helping one another. I've got that skill, you got this skill. Let's put those things together and make it happen. So this community energy is so good because we are collaborating. Look how beautiful this card is. Yeah, transformational one, free, fluid communication, encouragement. Oh, it's lovely. It's absolutely lovely because that is what we need. See, sometimes you just need to sort of chew over your ideas. Like Maureen said yesterday about streamlining, sometimes our dreams are so huge and we just need to put them into perspective. What's going to go first, prioritize, and such and such. But it's beautiful that it's a togetherness card because at this time, the narrative is that togetherness is not what is safe. So the fact that we may not be able to link up in person, there are social media communities, there are ways in which we can collab, come together and support each other, you know what I mean, in this community-based effort, because we are all going forward on our journey. You see how this path is lit? It's a bit of a ziggy-zaggy kind of thing. So yeah, our paths are not straight. Yes, our paths are not void of bumps and void of, look how beautiful them butterflies are. That's what I'm saying. And it's not void of challenges. Hey, Keisha. Yeah, so it's not, you know, we know that our path is not void of challenges. However, when we utilize the communities that we have been blessed with, you know, those, the wider community, those who are in our immediate families, those who are live local to us. So these are the people we brush shoulders with pretty much every day when we are going to the supermarket, when we are going to the post office, when we, so this is everyone. So when we're talking about going forward, yes, like I said, the path is zigzaggy, but can you see how bright it is towards the end? Where we get through the part where we're not quite sure what it's going to look like over there, it's bright. The point of it now is to lean on your your confidence, your strength in this time. You've got your sisters, your brothers around. There's a reason why we have a community of amazing butterflies, amazing souls here to support us on our mission. Community is all about utilizing everyone around you and recognizing everybody has their place. And if we are um, being clear and being open, then we can see how much support is actually here for going forward on our new missions. Like I said, for some of us, this is not an easy road that we are traveling on. It's quite difficult. There are some stuff that we still must dig into, look into. But what is beautiful is that sense of community, that sense of trusting in the process. Um, I love community, to be fair. Um, it just helps to boost the confidence in moving forward on some stuff. You know, you may have more, you know, people that's more confident than others, but that encouragement, it goes a long way. Encouragement, you know, like just a little confirmation that where you're at is you're on the right track. You know who to go to for whatever support, and this is collaboration. So I see y'all really tapping into the right people. Yeah, see that? So there is fast communication. We've got the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands signifies fast communication and also travel. So this is rapid telephone conversations. This is rapid emails, texts, DMs. Yeah, I can help. I know a person who can link up with this person. Yeah, I will call him. He does that. She does this. That person can have this stall at an event. This person sells jewelry. This person deals with, I don't know, instruments, or deals with wind chimes or dream catchers. You know, the list is endless when we're talking about the community base of people we have around us. So all of our business ventures, all of our things, there is a big energy around interdependence. There's a huge energy around talking, collaborating, and this is fast communication. Hey, Cheryl, so we're talking about fast communication. We have got the community here. We have our, hey, darling, we have our rider community. Like I said, the local, we have our family, friends, and our, you know, our, what they call, what do we call our immediate family. So when we're talking about that type of energy, we're talking about, we have so much support to do what it is that we want to do. So this is about collaborating, fast communication. I love this. So this is where people are like, yeah, I can help. I can do this. This is that person who's saying, right, at the event, I'll cook the jollof. There's somebody's like, yeah, I'll do the steam rare, or whatever. And, you know, so this is that communication. And this also signifies travel. So I don't know when the gates are going to be open again for us to travel, but this communication, I think when we're talking about travel on this thing, I think it's about moving an idea from one state to the next. So where it is a idea that's big and not necessarily structured, we're talking about communication, we're talking about people coming up with ideas, we're talking about those who are opting to want to support. But then also when we're dealing with community, we have to keep it all the way 1000. There are also negative things that will pop up. This could be fears, self-sabotage. We're talking about being nervous if we should work with certain people, being worried about being overshadowed, um, not being confident in your delivery, in, you know, with whatever it is that you are sharing with the community, your gifts, your love service, your practices. Yeah, so there is fast communication. There is those around who are going to want to jump on what you're on. And maybe that's a part of the issue for some. Yeah, I see there's a little bit of a, this is my baby, you know, like that. But however, if you are clear with your communication and you make clear what it is that your vision is and why you want to support the community in that way, I figure there's going to be less nerves around showing the world what you have to offer. So don't allow those negative thoughts and emotions to not allow you to show what it is that you have to offer. You have so much in your toolkit, have so much to offer. And even if, you know, you don't feel like the very first steps have been as smooth sailing as you would like, rest assured that this particular venture, working with the community, being in a togetherness space, is supporting you going forward. Yes, the road is not straight and it's not void of bumps. So yes, you may bucket toe one or two times upon the upon the journey. However, there is so much wisdom that is learned through collaboration, through thinking about community, thinking about others, thinking about how you can support. This is definitely really good. I'll give thanks. But there is a beauty around us moving forward, us going forward anyway. So I'm like, tell me about going forward, because we know it's about community coming together, utilizing those people, services in and around our space. We're talking about locally as well as online communities, groups of people who are discussing the types of things that you are interested in. We're talking about those who are talking about going back to the motherland, those people in the diaspora who are now making links, um, groups of people who deal in meditation and I don't know, because not only is this community-based thing for what you can actually give to the community because of your gifts, there are so much opportunities for healing as well. So we must seek out those around us, because our community is very, very strong when you think about all our individual gifts and talents. Yeah, it's definitely that. It's definitely utilizing those around you. Mm. Oh, I'm so glad, because I feel very, yeah, I feel very thoughtful today. I'm kind of like, what else could I do? You know, there are some collaborations I want to make, I want to do. It's about fine tuning them and being open to that. So let's find out about going forward. And I'm open, I'm definitely open. There's two cards. See, so I feel like we've got a lot of that today. We've got that juxtaposing energy. We've got, yes, fast communication, travel, things moving to a next level. And then we've got, but sometimes I'm a little bit nervous and, oh, it's a bit much. And can I really do this though? It's going to take a lot of effort. Do I have the beans in the tank for all of this stuff? And all of those things we are working through. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, as long as we don't sit down in funky town for too long. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, sometimes you need that time to really collaborate. What, you know what I mean? To calibrate in your mind. What I'm what I'm doing next. Yes, I am scared shitless, but I have a passion to support, to give the community, you know, and that passion will move from this state of, oh, I'm not sure, you know, into actually, I'm going to speak it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to live this thing. I love that. So when we're talking about going forward, like I said, the road is not a smooth one. There's going to be bumps on the road. However, there is light there, there is clarity, especially when we're coming from that emperor energy. Oh, I love me some emperor. Oh, I love me some emperor. Was me on Monday. Yes, levels. The Emperor is such a focused energy, so sharp, um, wanting things to be fair, equal, balanced, going by the law, structure, giving, giving from a space of so there's a knowledge that's here, but there's also an emotional intelligence here. And when we're dealing emotional intelligence, these are the type of people who can come and read a situation. They ain't got to step all the way into the room to clock that, right? So over in that corner, there's a little to-do going on. Those two people are in some kind of arms house together. Over here, we're having a progressive conversation. We are having an enlightened conversation. Um, and how best to approach each situation when you walk into a room. Are you going to walk into the room and divert the attention of everyone? Medea, me arrive, everybody, everybody, everybody. Or is it one of them ones where you just come in? Good evening, evening, much love. You know, that understanding that there is two different energies going on and you coming in smooth changes that anyway. But it's the intelligence of knowing how to move, when to move. It's that focused logic energy. So we're not necessarily coming from a stage where we are wrapped up in our feelings or in our thoughts too much, not to make movements. Because going forward, we're coming towards this energy because we are now coming out of the Eight of Swords energy. Eight of Swords energy talks about feeling trapped, overwhelmed, um, unsure. But when we're talking about Eight of Swords, we're talking about this is more self-inflicted. So we're going to go back to that devil energy, like I was saying, the limit, you know, the self-limiting doubts and thoughts of that nature. And that is what we wrestle with day to day with our different tasks, how we relate to one another, how some people feel trapped in their day-to-day work and stuff like that, when there is really no trap. It's a choice in what you're going to do. So whether or not you're going to understand that you're there for a certain time until you're ready to leave off and do your own thing, or whether you are in business but the business is not where you would like it, that is where you tap back into your community, you tap back into the, you know, the super brains, you tap back into your loved ones, those around you. That's the levels. Always observe what's going on. So I actually love that energy. So with our community-based energy, we know we're coming together, we're working, we're collaborating, and we are encouraging one another. Be mindful about encouraging those, especially those who are coming with these ideas. It might not be what you're necessarily into, but encourage a one. The right word at the right time makes a big, big difference. Be clear, be transparent, keep it all the way 1000 with that fast communication. Be honest. If there is, you know, an opinion you have, you know, make that opinion. Obviously, make sure that it's constructive if it's going to be any type of criticism, because we already know that we are all already dealing with our own insecurities. So there is no need to pile on anything more onto one another. It's about being gentle and kind with each other, but being very transparent and real. You got time to, you know what I'm saying, pussyfoot around, you know, because we are all going forward. We're all on this journey. We are all on a self-help mission. We're all trying to clock this spiritual health. Like I keep saying, this journey is not going to be easy, and we may have to take a few lifetimes to get it right. However, that being said, the pressure is pretty much not as much. In fact, there's no pressure. Just play your position. So if we know that each generation before us has done their bit, just pass on the baton. Like I said yesterday, we're moving forward. We're going forward. We are progressing. We are on that focus thing now. We see the vision. It's clearer. It is more open. It's more transparent. We can see the wood through the trees. We're moving through that state of feeling trapped, not sure what's going on, all up in the head. Can I do this? What's it all for? All of that jazz. But there is huge amount of possibility and success in the air. Love when I see my butterflies and my rainbows. There's so much sun in both of these cards. That's illumination. You know, we're talking about learning a lot about yourself, overcoming some challenges, giving yourself a pat on the back like, what is that me? Do you know what I mean? I mean that. You know, I love that energy. Yeah. Yeah, let's going forward. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Can I get one more for what is being activated within us at this time? That's you. Right. So the activations today regarding this spread, the first one we have is loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. So let me say it again. Loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. So we're talking about showing up and showing out. Yeah, being there. If you say you're going to be somewhere. You know, if you are making a commitment, make a valiant commitment, because people are looking for to see your devotion, to see the fact that your consistency shows your passion. So once you are on your train, just keep riding it, keep going. Make sure that you're here. You take time for yourself, though. Let me not get that twisted and confused. I don't want no one to just be thinking, oh, I need to be there. I need to be, consistent. Oh, and that time of burning out and you want to sleep and I'm saying you're stressed out. That's a no-no. But what I'm saying is, once you have worked on that energy, once you've realized what it is that you are offering, and you've said that you're going to offer something, be consistent. Show your devotion, show your passion. That will allow other people to feel safe in what you're offering. There's a trust there as well. So loyalty, I love that. So your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. I'm gonna take that for myself too. Trust me. Right, ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds, and accomplishments alike, and learn to love them all as lessons. Okay. So this is why I was saying about, we know that devil energy comes up, self-sabotage, other people barking in your ears, feeling trapped and in your own mind, no one ain't in there beating you up, with just beating up yourself. You know what I'm saying to you? But this is, like it says, ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and your accomplishments alike. So the things that go right and the things that end up, you know what I'm saying? Alike, yeah. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. So the things where, you're like, yeah, man, everything's crisp, everything's on point, and then moving from that stage where that's not the case sometimes, but being comfortable with both outcomes, because you're learning something. You learn, you're fully getting it. You're like, all right, yeah, so that didn't work. And maybe when I was doing that, I was a little bit too nervous. So I didn't truly believe in myself at that point. I was talking the talk, but I weren't necessarily walking the walk, or I didn't really truly believe in my stomach in that seat of real manifestation space. So you can take ownership of when things don't necessarily go right, understanding that, yeah, really, I weren't really feeling it, like I was saying it, but I weren't really feeling it, So yeah, enjoy the fate. Yes, man, enjoy the failings, enjoy the stuff that don't always go well. Learn to love them equally as lessons. Yeah. And you can change and flip things, you know what I'm saying, from what, I'm saying, your observation, I'm saying, your conclusion. And then we've got tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because of your sense of loving everyone. I love that. Tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because of your sense of love in everyone. Sitting with my feelings at times can bring clarity to move forward. That's right. Oh, give thanks and praises. It's real. It's so real. We're all going through the thing, you know, and we have to know that that's why I say sometimes being in Funky Town, you know what time it is. You need to sit down there so you can see what when, yeah, but you get the clarity. Yeah. But then you just don't try not to stay there for too long. That's all. You know what I mean? But this tolerance is talking about, yeah, okay, I appreciate your point. You know what I'm saying? I may not be digging what you got to say, or I may not be on your wave, but I know that you are on your path. So big up to you on your journey. If you need any advice, me there. You know, that is that community vibe. Do you have any ideas of how I can boost this, or got any ideas on marketing? Do you have any ideas on, you know, and this is where you can support, where you can help, you know what I'm saying? You can just keep it moving on that level. It's just beautiful and poignant, you know. I love it. I loved it. I love the energy this dawn, and it's sweet, you'll see. Yeah, it's sweet. Oh, is it really that time already? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Right, so I'm still going to be doing my affirmation. Mana Roshi, Moalande. And I've been noticing Mikel's been giving me a little grace period. I don't know if it's been on purpose or whether he's just been slightly late. But if it is that he's given us a little grace period, you know, and give thanks and prayers, because more time, we don't really want to be rushing these things, you know what I'm saying? You got to rush the ancestors now. Can I get some affirmation? Listen, I love waking up to you. And yes, yeah, give thanks and praises. I love to feel y'all energy, man. It feels good. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. I live without fear. Yes, I live without fear. I love it. Oh, talking to myself, I'm still a bit shook about certain things, but I'm getting there. You see what? Me, I work on it. Anything I tell y'all, I'm working on it myself. Best believe it. Yeah, I'm not doing the hypocrite thing. I really try me. I try, darling. I live without fear, knowing that whatever it is that comes my way, it's for me. I need to be here, see that, hear this, you know, witness that, be a part of, participate in, because there's something for me here. Me, I learned something like this ownership. Yeah, you acknowledge your misdeeds, the things that flop, and your achievements alike. Understand, you know, learning to love them all as lessons. So yes, live without fear. We are worried for. I mean, I know it's more easier said than done. She says, breathing deep. But this is it. We're all moving through the things. Last but not least, my passion ignites me. So definitely make sure that that zeal that you got for it, you show that, because that passion will keep you wanting to do and show up, you know. Definitely. This is definitely about showing up, feeling excited. If it's something that you're not really into, then we ain't going to see the passion. There's not going to be no devotion, you know, and showing up's going to be quite a hard task. So please more lean towards those things that do excite you, so that other areas of your life be affected by that big excitable energy. Yeah, because that will help everything else. All the mundane stuff just means everything just feels wrong. So have something that's just like, ooh, you know, you feel like, yeah, boy. Before long, everything else just trickles around and everything else just starts to fall into place. Yeah, it's not overnight, mind you, but best believe it happens. So that has been your reading this dawning. I have enjoyed every moment of it. Your energy is beautiful. Thanks for sharing and holding space with me. Much love. I'm going to head over to Mikel, the energy. Who are those who are going to head over? I will see you over there. If not, you see me again tomorrow. All right. Much love. I love you guys so much. Thank you for holding space with me and yeah, sharing that beautiful energy. Blessings. So that was my IG live over. Like I said, if you want to be there in the thick of it, getting in with the comments, then yeah, follow me at Empress Vibrant. Also, for your more personal readings, all the information is in the description box below. Also on my Facebook page under services for a more personal reading. So please like, share, subscribe, and follow. And I hope you have a blissed day and that this message has resonated with you. You take care. Much love. Take care.